My name is Lo-Ammi Richardson. I wanted to share this thought with you. For many generations, people have been trying to figure out what their purpose is on earth. What is their mission? What is their focus? And I realized when in my experience, as I gave my heart to God 6 years ago, I was searching for that very same answer. And I believe we can find it in Matthew chapter 24 and verse 14. We know this chapter to be the signs of the times. We see disasters, calamities, earthquakes, diseases, and we look at the signs as an indicator as when God is going to come. But in verse 14, it gives us how the end will come. And it says, and this gospel of the kingdom will be preached into all the world, and this is the key, as a witness to all nations, and then the end will come. It shows to me that it's not a message that needs to be proclaimed, but it's something that needs to be seen. And I believe that as Adventists, especially me being a young person, people don't want to hear about it, they want to see it. Are you about it? Are you about God's work? Are you really inspired to finish the work that God has given you? And it ties in with our message that is found in Revelation 14, because we see John illustrating the same thing, and I saw another angel. And we know that the word angel represents a message or a messenger, and he was able to hear a message or see the message before he was actually able to hear that angel proclaim it. And he says that, and I saw another angel flying in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach to every kindred, nation, tongue, and people. And that's where I found my identity. I realized 6 years ago I was a boy trying to figure out what the world had to offer me, and I was luring or trying to figure out the things that I needed to find out, and allowing the world to find my identity. But when I came to a realization that my worth is found in Jesus' love, and I found my worth at the cross, I realized that the world needs to see not only what I have to say, but how I lived. And ever since that moment, I gave my heart to Christ 6 years ago. Actually, I'm at GYC right now. And it's been full circle that at GYC 6 years ago at this conference, I gave my heart to God. And the very pastor who preached the sermon preached the same sermon this year as well. And it was just a confirmation that the Lord is doing great and mighty things in my life, and he wants to do that for you as well. So this message that God has given us, that he has imparted to us to present to the world, is not just something that people want to hear, but they actually want to see. Do you love people as you love yourself? Are you willing to sacrifice the way that you sacrifice for your family and for yourself as well? At the end of the day, the only way that we're going to see Jesus come in our lifetime is if we actually live the message in which we proclaim. I hope this message inspires you to know that there's so much more than just to speak, but to actually do. I hope that this message will resonate and that we can actually see our purpose and what it means to be a Seventh-day Adventist in this generation.